want to just rip it off? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not my style.
I feel like a hater. You were having so much fun with it.
You are.
I am, but I want the audio to be pure.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
Ladies first.
Okay. So, that was a very long movie.
Twas.
How long was it?
2:45. 2:45.
And I completely know why. Like, there were scenes where he's just trying to get his phone charged, and the whole choreography of it is just 6 minutes of him trying to fumble around to find a place to charge his phone. Or like the scene where they're doing the chase down the highway, and then they're doing the chase down the highway, and then they're doing the chase down the highway.
Very true.
From every angle, it was a little chonky.
Oh, it was. I actually like that whole sequence. I mean, that sequence is probably 10 minutes long.
Longer.
But it's some really cool filmmaking going on while
Camera
they're doing
work,
it. Yeah, like it's a lot of cool filmmaking going on while they're doing it. Like most of those scenes, especially when they're going through the cell phone store or the little store, then you go upstairs and getting everybody out the rooms and in the hallway, trying to get them down the little path, what have you. Like a lot of those are like 2-minute long takes, and it's just no breaks, and it's just flying around, catching everything. They're going through the house, that's all one take. Them walking down the hallway and getting everything, that's all one take. You mentioned choreography. There's a lot of cool choreography going on in those scenes.
This is one of the rare movies where I'm watching and I'm not thinking about, oh, damn, that's one take. That's one long take. I wasn't even thinking about it. Even when you brought it up, you were like, camera work.
Well, that was, I mean, just the camera was doing a lot of work. It was doing a whole lot of work in that sequence. He does do a lot of that in his movie, but I never found myself unengaged.
I found myself saying, okay.
That's enough, yeah.
That's enough heels, though, dog.
Yeah.
I found myself saying that. Oh, my. That's kind of beautiful. That splash pattern. Did you see it before I ruined it?
I did.
It was gorgeous.
You want to know why it's like that, though? Do you know why it's beautiful?
Tell me why. Because I did it.
That's right. You already knew it.
Okay, so I thought it was fun, and it wasn't what I expected. I haven't seen a movie where it's kind of like Finding Nemo, where you're looking for your child or you're looking for someone, and there are two separate movies going on the whole time. Like when we talked about Jurassic Park, they got separated, but it's not the same. They didn't have any kind of emotional tether to the other group. You know, they were just trying to get out this fucking island with these fucking dinosaurs. But with this is the first movie I've seen in a long time where you're seeing two separate movies where one of the protagonists is trying to find the other protagonist. And I wasn't expecting that at all. Even though he's in a lot of this movie, it's not Leo's movie. And I thought that was nice and refreshing. Not a fan of Finding Nemo, though, but I like this one.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Finding Nemo got some really good jokes in it, though.
So when it starts, first, all the acting is great.
Great cast.
In all 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now, some of the lines may be a little shaky in the beginning.
I actually did the dialogue in the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
Like, I know it's girls this, like, getting up on white boys and it's like, so you like black girls, huh? Like, that's a real thing. It just felt so cringy.
I thought it was, well, I didn't find it cringy. I think that's how people talk.
Yes, they do. 100%.
That's totally how people talk.
They really do. I just wasn't prepared.
I gotcha.
The scene where they're doing the very first kind of anarchist activity where they're freeing all the ICE, the people that were in the detention
The
center.
ice. Uh-huh.
And she decides to randomly tell this nigga to get a stiffy for her.
Yeah.
Tell me how that made you feel as a moviegoer. Like, what were your thoughts in that scene?
I was just going along with the ride.
Okay, I wasn't.
I mean, it's like you've been saying, it wasn't something I expected. But, I mean, when I go and watch movies, I try not to have a lot of predetermined notions about stuff, so I can just ride with the movie where it takes me. And I was just waiting to see what her plan was with all this.
I know it doesn't seem like a good plan though.
It's
You
probably
better
not.
keep that shit up.
It ended up not being a good plan. Yeah.
Oh, why you say that?
Um, just it set in motion all the stuff that happened with him. The whole thing with having the kid with him and starting that whole relationship and stuff
Oh,
with him.
yeah, cause she just was like, "Look at my face, nigga. What you gonna
Yeah,
do?
yeah. It
And this
just
is my name, nigga.
right. Yeah.
What
It
you
just
gonna do?"
it just put it put her on a track that I assumed she wasn't trying to get on, but
She wasn't,
right.
but wasn't she though? Because at any point she could have just. Well, she wasn't trying to be a killer. Like they had real weapons with real bullets, but they weren't setting out to like just murder people in this revolution. They were
I
just
would
trying
imagine.
to right. They
So
were just
when she finally killed somebody, it was
yeah,
a
it
it was a
was
pretty good it was a pretty big thing with everybody.
yeah, exactly. And it's so crazy too because I wasn't even looking at it like that. Like when she was on top of him the first time, I was like, okay, his neck's like right there, dog. Like
Yeah.
I was thinking that, but she's not a killer. So don't push her.
Right.
But yeah, it did. They were doing too much. And that's one thing I really liked was what's her name? Jungle Pussy.
Yeah.
Jungle Pussy was on that same energy too. Like,
Yeah.
I do what I want. What the fuck you gonna do? I'm
Yeah.
a
Right.
revolutionary in
Yeah.
this bitch.
Fuck everything.
Fuck everything else. I don't have to wear no COVID mask.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So it did set in motion that, but just the whole concept of I am going here with this plan, this well thought out plan to free these people that are just trying to find a better life from this detention facility and are going through unspeakable harm. And in the midst of all of this, I'm just gonna be like, I need you to get your dick up. Like, did she know him? Like, like he rose to the occasion.
He did. Totally did. Like
But it's almost like she knew he would. It just that part just threw me.
it could have had that may not have been the first time they met each other, I guess.
I'm betting it was because they didn't have any kind of familiar like twinges in
I
there.
mean, but like even in the federal building or whatever that building was that he came from behind her in the bathroom, it was the same kind of energy. It wasn't like it was um trying to find the phrase. It felt like it was a play. Like it was role playing stuff.
Right.
And that's how the first meeting kind of felt. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the government agent and she was the anarchist that was coming in. You know what I'm saying? It felt like role playing both times. So I can see it. Maybe that was something. Maybe they did have an encounter or something before.
Who knows?
Right.
Who's to say?
Exactly.
I just don't know. I wasn't really feeling it, but going to the bathroom scene, having all of this hubris and all of this bravado, and saying, "I'm finna walk right past this nigga. I'm gonna do what I want," and then he let her, like he let her. That was one of the things I really appreciated about his character. He admired her.
Oh, he more than admired her.
Oh, why you say that?
Well, I mean, no, I mean he it's like I mean, you know, he told his daughter and everything like I love that woman.
He said she was a warrior.
Yeah, like he was truly into her.
I wish,
He was feeling her.
I wish somebody would call me a warrior. What a compliment. While y'all doing all this role playing,
Yeah, he
call
was
me a warrior, nigga. Don't
he
call me your Negro bitch.
he was completely into that shit.
Yes, he was.
I mean, granted, she gave him plenty of reason to be.
That ass.
Right.
That
You
ass.
know, I
That
mean,
ass.
but yeah, he was in there. He was totally in there.
So, what do you think about the character that Sean Penn was playing? Did he seem
Twisted,
like a
man.
real dude?
Yeah, I think he's definitely a real
Oh
dude.
yes,
He's definitely a real
I know
dude.
that dude.
He's just twisted. It's some twisted shit.
It's twisted because as a white man in this brown world that's getting browner and browner and browner, he didn't really have a problem with none of that. But he wanted to be a part of the boys club that does have a problem with that. I'm not really particularly interested in why he wanted to be a part of that club. I mean, I saw the stiffy that he had in the room that he put him in with the view right before they killed him. So, I mean, it apparently had its perks. They do love Christmas.
It seemed like he just liked the idea of it. Well, you know, like the whole premise of the group was you are a superior being, man, whatever, however they put it in the movie. And I think that by itself may have appealed to him. This is a group of gentlemen that put themselves above all else, no matter what the genesis of that idea comes from. That could have been something that spoke to him all by itself.
So, we kind of touched on the acting, how everybody ate.
Very good.
Chase Infinity.
Yeah.
When she looks down and she sees all the DNA lining up at the end, and her face is just like disgusted, shocked, brokenhearted.
I like when she had that thing in her mouth too, and she just looked at him like, mm-mm. She just gave him this dirty look. That was funny, but I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off.
No, that was good. I like that he didn't give a whole lot of exposition because that's how it would really go. Like, this nigga, and I remember I looked at you and I was like, this nigga so extra.
It was
Who brings a whole DNA test?
him. He had to find out.
Yes, he did, because you know why? Because like any other villain would have probably just killed him. That's why he was such a good one, because of all these layers of complexity on what it means to create life. And he's not looking at it like maybe a George Washington did. Shout out to George Washington when they called him a grand wizard. He's not looking at it like that, as far as this person has this afro kinky hair and they're a monkey. He's looking at it as this person is a reflection of a person that I had a great love for and a great respect for. And also, this person is a reflection of me too. And for him not to volunteer to snuff that out, I thought it was really complicated. But
He's definitely complicated.
yeah, I liked it. It made me feel so good too. Like, shout out to Talladega College with the PCR polymerase
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
chain reaction going on. We used to make gels. I spent our whole summer just making those gels that it was going through. Of,
She has a biology degree, you guys, just in case you didn't know.
I was like, oh, Dr. Brown and Dr. Fintel would be so proud. All right, electrophoresis. So anyway, that was just him being extra. Uh, Something else that was extra was this pussy don't pop for you no more.
That was so funny.
This
So
pussy
funny.
don't pop for you no more.
And just to talk about her for a second,
Yeah.
it was cool to see her in a full role I keep hearing how great of an actress she is, but I've never seen really her act before. I've seen her in little bit parts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's something that didn't call her to act. But I keep hearing people talking about how good of an actress she is. And she was in a movie, I'm hoping I'm getting the title wrong. I think it was 1001 that people are saying she's so very good in. It was cool to finally see her in something, and she is a good actress.
She is really good. I liked her in Medea. She was like, Byron.
I didn't like her. I didn't like her in that. And she had a little bit part in the Coming to America movie and little stuff like that and music video stuff. But it was good to see her act. I think she was in that Straw movie too with Taraji Henson.
Oh yeah, unimpressed. Unimpressed with her on that one.
It was cool to see her actually do some stuff.
So, while we're on the supporting cast,
Regina Hall, good to see her too, not being completely silly in something and just acting. That was cool too.
Man, I feel so bad for her.
Well,
that little girl's fucked her over, man.
You pick your poison.
Yeah, you do. It's the life.
Yeah, that's right.
She lived all these years free just to be fucked over by that little girl.
I really like that scene too.
The scene where...
The scene in the bathroom when she pops up, the devices start playing. So I thought it was a really elegant little way to kind of track, somebody and exhibit safety. Legitimacy. Yeah, right. Thank you. It was a cool little idea, and I thought that scene was well executed. You know what I'm saying? Especially right since she's kind of playing this whole safety bullshit off to the side. Like, I don't want to take this thing with me, and it immediately pays off for her. Somebody shows up, Ike shows up, and you know what I'm saying, they're doing their thing at the little, I don't guess that was a prom, it was a dance or whatever. But I like that scene between the two of them. I thought that was cool.
I like that they did it in the mirror shot too, because they didn't overdo it. It just seemed natural, like we were really in the room. Sometimes you can be like, oh, you're trying to be really artistic. It didn't feel that way. It felt very intimate, even though it was still a mirror. That kind of finesse takes a lot of skill. And that's my boy from Punch Drunk Love and Boogie Nights.
Your boy?
My boy.
Who?
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who you were talking about.
I couldn't remember his first name in the movie.
He had a lot of cool little moments like that, of like some really cool back and forth with people. Like, I like the scene when they first arrive at the faux nunnery where they're where they...
Why are you hating? They can be real nuns that grow weed.
There ain't no real nuns. But I like when they first showed up and you the child of a rat and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was a real good writing.
And she didn't say it like a hater.
She was just being real about the situation.
And it's a theme in the movie too, which is the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because of the way it ends with her going off 3 hours away to Oakland to go participate in the revolution.
How you feel about Leo being a comic relief in the movie?
He does what he wants, and he does it so well. I mean, we've seen him do it kind of on Don't Look Up. That was kind of a more comedic kind of role for him. It's dramatic, but it's dramedy or whatever.
He's kind of got into that on the back end of his career. There was a lot of that in Wolf of Wall Street. There was a whole lot of that in Wolf of Wall Street. A lot of him just kind of being silly and just kind of, you know what I'm saying, doing his whole thing.
Playing a straight man, but it's really silly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's wearing a robe through this whole movie.
Yeah, and just that whole thing, like, the end of the sequence I was talking about before ends in him. I don't know why it sticks with me so much. But him falling off the roof and... and I guess I relate to it because me getting older, I wouldn't be able to keep up with them kids either. And I wouldn't be able to make that jump either. I thought that fall was just well executed in a way that he would survive it. And then as soon as he turns around and gets around the corner, he gets tased. You know what I'm saying? Like all of it is comedy. Like that whole thing is comedic. And I thought it was really well executed.
That's
And
another one of those scenes that kind of went for a while.
yeah,
Like we
that's
watched them jump over like
that whole sequence is all
10
part of that
things.
whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I'm saying as far as us watching them doing a lot for the sake of the visuals and all that, that's the reason why that movie is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Well, and he's one of those guys. Like his movies, along with what I'm saying, a lot of these, some of these other dudes, they're kind of vibe movies. They set an atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? They try to get you to live in it. And the last thing I say about the cast, Benicio del Toro, just consistently tends to be my favorite part of whatever movies he's in. No matter whether he's the head of it or he's in it for 10 minutes, he's always great and entertaining. He immediately gets you to follow him in whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like a very magnetic actor. Like Sicario. Like Sicario is my best example of this because he's very much a supporting actor in that movie, but I only want to follow him in that movie. Like he has this whole arc of, and he also has the best scene in that movie too. But he has an arc in that movie about, he has this whole revenge thing going on that they never really show you a whole bunch about. I only want to see that movie. I wish Sicario was that instead of what they gave you in that movie. Sicario's cool, but whatever his story was, I wanted to follow him in that movie. But that's how he is in everything. He'll pop up in something for 5 minutes and he's almost the best part of the movie.
Think of him as a creator. I mean, collector.
Yeah, totally. Totally. I mean, he's just good. He's good in everything.
I liked when he hit him with the Fight Club kind of vibes of, I've got all of these people that are very supportive of this Underground Railroad that I have going on with my wife. And they escape him from the hospital. First, they help him to escape from jail by her saying, "Bob,
Yeah.
you didn't take your insulin." Like the fact that they are so
Steely. They're
steely.
so steely. That he's just so cool to that. Like he has everything worked out. That whole time when Leo is just completely panicking through the entire sequence.
They're organized.
He's just cool. Like I got it. I got all of this. Like don't sweat it. And I kind of hate that his whole thing kind of ended on that little traffic stop.
Oh, but you see, it's not gonna be nothing.
Yeah, I mean I mean I get it, but it's just the whole thing of just wanting to see more from him.
Can't say that for Regina King though. I mean Regina Hall. That guy got. Damn it. Yeah. I was trying to be good in this podcast and never get the King and the Hall mixed up together, and look what I did.
It's all right.
That was the one thing I wanted to make it through this.
It's okay. They're both wonderful.
Failure.
No.
I am.
I'm sure Regina King appreciates the shout out.
She's always getting mixed up with Regina Hall.
It's all right.
I saw somebody else do it the other day, and I was like, I feel seen.
Why can't we talk about both of them? It's all right.
We can, but we should.
They're lovely.
Recognize they're whole different people.
They both can be acknowledged with us putting more emphasis on Regina Hall. It's okay.
Yeah. But I wish that she would have just been able to walk it off. Maybe she'll be a rat too. You never know.
Bullshit.
But going back to Benicio, I like when he rescued him, he was like, selfie.
Yeah, just great. Just great. Just everything he does.
I like the ocean waves. It was like the woosah of this movie. They kept saying ocean waves.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought they were just going to do it that one time, but they brought it back, and I appreciated it.
I also want to again point out my co-host's diligent work on her notes. I'm going to bring it up every show, probably, just so I can acknowledge the work she does for our production, and I want to exhibit my appreciation for it.
How are you going to exhibit it?
I just did.
Oh, by saying I'm exhibiting it?
Exactly.
That's kind of weak.
What do you want from me? I mean, I didn't have to say anything.
No, you didn't.
Okay, well, how can I make it?
Just do better.
I'm glad I did it.
You're creative.
Glad I did it.
Thank you. It's hard. It's hard work.
Whatever. Go ahead.
I was talking about his character and the fact that he is a Hispanic man with a ninja school.
Mm.
That's funny to me. Not jujitsu, not taekwondo, ninja school.
Hispanic people can't be ninjas.
No, it's just the fact that they call it a ninja school, like, and his name is Sergio.
Hey man, gotta have a cover.
That Underground Railroad was where it was at, though. They were too legit to quit.
Got a Harriet Tubman thing going on at the house.
I'm gonna just give you a heads up.
It's just so good and everything. Just so great.
And then when at the end where he was like, courage, Bob, courage. And he throws the fist up.
Yeah, he was passing the rifle to him.
Yeah, he says, courage, Bob, courage. He throws the fist up and then he goes through his tunnel. It was crazy.
He got it together.
It's also a Willow line. Courage, Willow. Courage. As a Willow person, I was very happy with that.
That makes me sad.
So going back to Leonardo, Bob, I don't remember his original name. Bob being on hold with the revolution.
Maybe it's Jim Parker.
And they play Gil Scott Heron as the hold music.
Right.
You know, sometimes you have stuff in a movie where we're getting hit over the head with it. What did you think about how much emphasis they put on the revolution will not be televised?
I don't think they hit me over the head with it. I don't think it was something that they pushed more than they should have. For a while, that whole side of the movie kind of disappeared. Like in the beginning, that's what it was all about. Really hit you hard with it, with Teyana's character and her, I guess that was her mom and grandmom, whatever, at the house. You know, they were previous revolutionaries. And once Sean Penn's character kind of popped in there, and then the little girl grew up, it wasn't so much at the forefront anymore. I didn't think they hit me over the head with it per se. I didn't think it was overwhelming or anything like that.
I'm glad you brought that up. I think that was kind of the point. Like how he could never remember any of the prompts.
Yeah.
But his daughter could. Mm-hmm. And it's like, sometimes it's revolutionaries are born and not made. I thought that was good writing. I think it's based on a book. Shout out to him, but also shout out to
Paul
PTA for keeping it in the story. He could never, like, there were parts, because of how we're so used to how movies go, where we're expecting him to finally get it, or I was expecting something to happen and him to get the time right when they were trying to get him on the prompt of the time. And it never happened. Because he was just like, damn, like I fried my brain, and I just never thought, like after so many years, I never thought that they would come after me like this, you know, like out of nowhere.
16 years is a long time.
Yeah. I think that was one of the themes. Like when we did get a break from all that shit, it was because we're more in the span of the complacency of Bob, thinking we'll be okay. And then he even says it too, the only person I ever thought that was really gonna ever come for you was your mom. And going to that too with the letter at the end, I didn't expect that. It was really sweet. It was a nice little ribbon. So we lost Regina Hall's freedom, but it's okay. We'll still call it a ribbon in the sky. So what did you think about the whole scene with him being at her high school?
When they came in at the dance?
No, he was talking to her teacher.
Leo
was talking to her teacher, and that's when he was grilling her on, oh, that might have been when you were in your Noop stuff.
I think so.
There's a whole scene where Leo is having
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I
think I know what you're talking about, but I was in my phone. I'm sorry.
Achievement.
Right. Exactly.
In every endeavor.
So,
I think that scene could have been left on the chopper room floor. It doesn't do anything for me other than just keep banging it in our head that he eats, sleeps, and breathes the wokeness of what it is to be a conscious individual in America. He's like, oh, okay, I see you got Abraham Lincoln up there. Okay, get into it. And then he was like, but then you got the Grand Wizard over here, George Washington. Like, what's up? Like, I, it was just a wasted scene. Like, we saw him blowing shit up with his fireworks. He's Rocket Man. Like, we know. I could have done without it.
Obviously, I could too.
um, I think going back to just us talking about these characters, Sean Penn gonna get his sixth nomination. Sean Penn's gonna get his sixth nomination. Six, nigga.
Worthy. He's worthy of it.
He
That's a hell of a performance he gave in that movie.
had fun. You could tell he was having fun with it.
And it's funny because like I can't tell you the last movie I seen Sean Penn in. Like the last time, probably you mean tell you the last memory I have of Sean Penn in a movie?
Mystic River?
No, The Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh, I hate that movie.
That's the last clear memory I have of Sean Penn being a movie that I watched.
I don't even remember him in it. And I tried to erase that movie from my memory.
And actually, he's in that Charlie Sheen documentary. That's honestly the last time I saw him. Because him and Charles were homeboys when they were younger. But as far as a film, that's the last time I like seriously remember him being in a movie.
Interesting. So he's got those little lifts in his shoe.
Yeah.
That last scene where he kicked his little feet up on the desk and you saw his little oh man, what's his name? And that was wearing the high heel boots in Florida. DeSantis. He had his DeSantis boots. He had his DeSantis lifts on.
High heel boots in Florida.
Oh yeah, the governor. You missed that?
I guess so.
Oh my gosh. I am bringing this up just so we can give a shout out on the pod. Okay. Ron DeSantis had white, high-heeled Prince boots.
Yeah, I missed that.
It's not a vibe.
I would imagine it wouldn't be.
I like the choice that they made to let us watch him burn. Basically, we got the I want to say it's satisfaction, but that's not a word. I want to say we got something that's a noun. Satisfaction! That's the word! Satisfaction. It's not satisfaction. Satisfaction. My brain is good. We got the satisfaction of watching that nigga die twice.
Oh, you mean in the car and then he died from the gas?
Yeah, because we thought he was dead.
Totally thought he was dead.
He hit him in the head.
Another hilarious moment when he's walking down that road fucked up after he got shot in the face. So messed up. Just my timeline for Sean Penn and the last time I saw him in something. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty was 2013. Just want to go through the things he's been in since then.
Okay, since 2013.
Since 2013.
Okay.
He was in a music video with Jay-Z and Beyonce in 2014.
Which video is this?
It says Jay-Z featuring Beyonce Part 2 on the Run.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 2015, he was in The Gunman. 2016, he was in the Angry Birds movie. 2017, he was in Sound of Sun. Don't know what that is. It has a 4.6 on IMDb. 2018, he was in The First. Don't know what that is. 2019, he was in The Professor and the Madman with Mel Gibson. It has a 7.2, so people liked it. He was in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm in 2020. Flag Day, 2021. Licorice Pizza. I do not remember him being in that movie, but apparently he was in that.
That's probably when PTA fell in love with him.
Maybe. Gaslit, 2022, 2023. Diplo featuring, okay, I guess that's a music video for some reason. featuring Johnny Blue Skies and Dove Cameron. Asphalt City in 2023. Daddy-O in 2023 again. Gonzo Girl in 2023. 2023 again. He had 4 movies in 2023. A movie called Caught was the last one. Well, that's a TV show, actually. 2025 this year, Animals in War.
I'm glad you did that because I thought I just was probably missing some stuff.
So his last nomination, Milk. Then it was Mystic River. Before that, I Am Sam, Sweet and Lowdown, and Dead Man Walking.
Fun, fun, fun.
But yeah, he'll probably get another this year.
Oh, I don't see how he couldn't. His boy that was in there, his name was like Danvers. He was very scary.
I didn't think he was scary at all.
He is very scary to me. His face looks so basic white man. There's no scars. He just looks like somebody I would see in the supermarket.
I
That
think
is
his
the face of terror.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I think his scene with Regina Hall was much better than his scenes with the children.
He was like, you know how many people have sweared to me?
Yeah,
Sweared to God.
yeah, that was a good line. Like the whole, like, you know how many people that I done sat in here and done lied to me about some shit.
But his delivery is not like Dr. Evil. Like his delivery is just matter of fact. He said you made it to the 90-yard line.
Yeah, like he's in complete control of the situation.
That shit hurt me. I thought he was the scariest person in this whole movie. Like, I do what I want. And who gonna check me, boo? That's terror to me. That's a terrorist to me. Speaking of terrorists, the fact that we started this movie out watching this man go on this fetch quest to find his quote-unquote mutt child, and we're not even thinking, who's paying for this? We're not even thinking, what do his homeboys think about what this is? He was like, hey, I need y'all to create a reason for me to go to, bumfuck Arizona or wherever they were. And they did. They did right away. They went to chicken splittings or licking chickens, or they went to all these different places in the name of ICE. And then they are like, yeah, but for real though, we're just trying to pick up his child. That shit's crazy. So then when it gets to the Christmas people, they're like, this nigga is gone rogue. And it's obvious what he's gone rogue to do. He's trying to cover up his little bastard ass kid. That part I didn't see coming at all, as far as them recognizing how wild this is.
That's a part of the movie that I didn't expect or didn't foresee coming.
What do you mean?
The whole racial component, having this, faux clan organization in the movie, and just the whole racial dynamic of it. I didn't realize that was a part of the movie. Like, they're selling you the revolution part of it when they're selling you the movie, but I didn't expect any of that.
What's the name of my movie? Let me look it up real quick, because I'm going to put you on game. Give me 2 seconds.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
It's Chris Tucker. It's Money Talks. Money Talks.
What about it?
My brain kept... Money Talks taught me one of the greatest lessons in life. Follow the rich white man.
Okay. I'm going to help you out on something real quick.
Please.
It's not from that movie.
What? Is it a Chris Tucker movie?
It is a Chris Tucker movie.
Okay, what movie is it?
It's not Money Talks, though.
What is it?
It's Rush Hour 2.
Yes, this it is.
Lee, let me introduce you to Carter's theory of criminal investigation. Follow the rich white man.
In Rush Hour 2,
You're right.
in Rush Hour 2,
Yes.
there's a white guy.
And I remember the white man too.
There's a white guy that's running a casino that's doing all the bullshit.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
And it's really a little
do
bit.
I lose my black card for this, or is it sus?
Nah, it's okay. It's all right.
Oh,
you don't lose anything. It's okay.
it's still Chris Tucker though.
It, it
So
it's a Chris Tucker movie,
okay.
and they actually do a little bit of that in 1 and 2. That's a rich white man in the first one too.
Yes, but they don't
But
acknowledge
they
it
they don't they
probably.
don't use the line in the first movie.
Damn.
They use a line in the second movie.
Follow the rich white man.
Follow the rich white man.
It's a real thing. Like it's a tenet of mine. And now I know where it came from.
I'm getting all these Charlie Sheen documentary references too.
That's what I was thinking.
Chris Tucker's in that
I
documentary,
was like, damn.
and he talks
oh,
about
is he?
Money Talks in it too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I missed my second Charlie Sheen reference, but you brought it back.
That was his homeboy. They were cool.
Maybe he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, they didn't hurt him.
Charlie Sheen seems a little, rich white manish.
Oh, Charlie Sheen's a lot rich white manish. He's a lot rich white manish. It's a great line in it where they say, no, I'm sorry, it's not in the movie. It was somebody talking about the documentary. And they say, man, it must have been great to be white, rich, and high in the 80s. And I thought that was such a great line. And it's very true.
So that component of the secret cabal of rich white men's brings me to my point about black allyship. Playing the 2025 Calvin Candy. No, the 2025 David Duke. Making sure that the white race is pure and that their superiority is unmatched. Like, the white men that play these roles deserve gold stars. They deserve, quote unquote, invites to the cookout.
In Hollywood, they ask you they put people in tough positions sometimes as far as the people that they want you to kind of represent.
Mm-hmm.
So when
I got the role.
Right, exactly. So when these racist white men come up, and I always think about the story that Jamie Foxx tells about Leonardo DiCaprio when he's playing Candy.
Yeah.
Calvin Candy. He's just like, man, I'm having a tough time with this. And he said him and Samuel Jackson have this pep talk with him. Like, man, you better get in this shit. We don't give a damn about that. And then he shows up the next day and he's just ignoring every black person on set. You know what I'm saying? I think about that process. I mean, and it's happening everywhere. TV shows and all kind of stuff. I just think that's a very interesting dynamic that these actors and actresses have to kind of deal with.
Roy Wood calls them allies.
Yeah.
And he's not wrong.
No. I mean, because they're doing
work.
Yeah, they're doing good work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're biting the bullet. You know what I'm saying? They're putting themselves out there.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Every single time I see a white man play a really racist person, I say, oh, that nigga an ally right there. Already off the rip. I don't even question it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense though. He could have been raised that way. This could have been him spitting shit that he believed. But I'm just like, oh yeah, he taking one for the team.
Yeah, and it's extra crazy when they play it really good.
Oh yes.
When they play it really good.
Fassbender in 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah. Like Bruce Dern has done it twice for Quentin Tarantino. You know what I'm saying? And each time he seems to really be enjoying himself doing it.
Enjoying himself.
But no, man, those guys are, and you don't know if that's really them inside or it's just them really being great actors,
What'd you think about the name of this cabal being called the Christmas Adventurers Club?
I have no idea where he got that from.
It sounds corny because their supremacy is corny.
I appreciate them having a hand signal for it, though. I did appreciate that.
And it's the most basic hand signal ever that we see all the time.
It was just like, I can't remember what they said, but
they said, Merry Christmas, Hail St. Nick.
Oh, St. Nick, yeah.
The wild part about all of that is art imitating life.
There were some real ones, though. Like, dude just rolled up on old boy and shot him in the face with a shotgun.
He made him roll his window down, though. That was very considerate.
The boys real with it.
The level of whiteness to be like, so which mix? Like, what's the kid? What is it mixed with? Because they never acknowledge it as a child or a human or a kid. They called it it. Like, even when the Comanche dropped her off for them to kill her, they called it, oh, is that it? Like, that's sick and twisted. Deeply sick and twisted. They were like, which mix? Oh, it's no easy way to say it. It's black. Like the worst mix. Like,
And just real quick about that scene, since you mentioned it,
mm-hmm.
how'd you feel about his turn of heart to allow her to escape?
That's a really good question. First, she's a child. She's 16 years old. Watching that interaction of Lockjaw putting her in that car, he knew that he was lying to him. Like, he knew it. It was obvious that whatever you said, she's a robber or whatever it is, he knew that that was a lie. It was just another one of the white man's lies. I think that he sat with it a shorter amount of time than what I would expect from a Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Well, he did, and they did set it up though with that initial conversation when they walked up, like his whole distaste for, I guess, dealing with whatever he does with children. He was like, look, that's a kid.
Right.
I'm not gonna kill her for you. But he convinced him to drop her off
With
to
this-
get killed.
With the 1776ers.
Yeah. Right. It was very Coen Brothers kind of thing to kind of do. It's a very Coen Brothers movie, really. There's a very similar scene that they have in No Country for Old Men, where there's this shootout in a hotel room that's kind of not out of nowhere, but it's kind of anticlimactic in a way. And this kind of goes the same kind of way where she's there and they show him sitting in the car and everything. And like you said, he comes back around on this pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? He never leaves. He's just kind of sitting there with the, you know what I'm saying, with his thoughts or whatever. And he hops back up, cuts her loose, and then shoots up old boy that was at the pool and everybody in the room. It's a pretty big decision because he decides to give up his life for this kid that he doesn't know. And he has to know that's probably going to happen because there's like 4 people in there. So the chances of him walking away is tremendously low. So he makes a pretty big decision without us really having nothing. Like, we don't get no internal monologue. We don't get anything. He just kind of gives his life away for this kid. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying, as a viewer, looking at the movie, is like you said, it's a pretty quick turnaround. And it's a pretty big decision for us not to have any kind of background on him or why he did it or anything like that.
His decision to sacrifice his life for her is a lot more realistic than that security guard that decided to sacrifice his life in that bank. She begged his ass, stop moving. She's begging him. She's not telling him, she's begging him. Stop. Stop moving. Like, why? What's his backstory? Like, that money is insured, nigga. Like, for real. Like, why? I sacrificed my whole life. For what? I know he spent that time with her. He drove all those miles with her, banging on the back of his car, fighting for her life, knowing I'm finna give her to these cracker ass cracker. Oh no, it makes sense to me. There are people
Well,
that
I'm
do
not saying it
good.
doesn't make sense.
I can see the turn though.
I'm just saying that it's a pretty big decision to do that without, you know what I'm saying, giving us a little input.
I mean, he wasn't ever a piece of shit. He was just a bounty hunter. He's just trying to make a living. Let's talk about the relationship between Teyana Taylor and Bob.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. What do you think about their relationship?
I think I think she was really complicated. Well, I think complicated might be a little unfair. I mean, because they were both very like-minded in the beginning. I mean, they were both radical. But after the kid came, I'm not sure what you want to put her view of things on after that, postpartum, or just maintaining her anarchic radical viewpoints. I'm not sure what the movie was really trying to tell you with that, but I thought it was cool as far as being a jumping point to put the child in a compromising situation and to set her on the track that the movie wants you to go on with her.
Poor baby didn't have a car seat.
Didn't have a car seat, man. They put her in a laundry basket. I was like, damn.
That's compromising.
She was chewing on the little music thing. I was like, damn.
Tracking device.
He's a tracking device, yeah. But no, I mean it was interesting to watch, to say the least. I really liked the conversation with Leonardo DiCaprio and her parents, her mom and her grandmother. And they were just like, man, what you doing here? What you doing?
Slowing her down.
She might want you, but this ain't what you want though. This is so far beyond you.
She was born in the darkness. Yeah. Oh, you think the darkness is your ally?
You adopted the dark.
You merely adopted it.
I was born. That's a good reference. That's a really good reference for that. It is. I mean, you know, he may have been down for the cause and everything, but like you said, she was really down for the cause. That was her life. And I like how they told him, like, you're trailing behind this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's in for this shit. You know, what you gonna do about this kid? Like, seriously. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like they knew that she wasn't about to be shit as far as a mother. Like, it wasn't something that you were gonna be about. She's not gonna be the mom you want for this kid. So I really dug that conversation. I've heard that conversation before.
Really?
Yes.
Like in real life?
Yeah. Not so much with you know, in this particular situation with a radicalist or whatever. But no, just people that were just trying to point somebody in the right direction as far as like, this might not be for you. It was entertaining though. I liked it.
I liked when they were trying to show like the montage of their relationship. Mm-hmm. They showed it in the form of their anarchism.
Yeah.
So their relationship coincided with their anarchy.
Right.
So every time they did, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't want to say they did an anarchy, but every time they had an activity, because it's not, I don't want to call it terrorism.
Why not?
Because
it was for the right reason? Because you liked why they was doing it?
I'm not going to say that.
I think
I'm not saying that on this podcast.
Okay. I think anarchist activity is fine.
But what would they call it though? Did something for the cause.
Okay.
Yeah.
However you want to wrap that.
Every time they did something for the cause, her reaction to it was, let's fuck.
Yeah. She got off on it.
She got off on that. And I don't think she loved him. I feel like he was there and he was tethered to the cause. I don't think it was love. When she was with Lockjaw, she certainly wasn't into him. I don't think that she liked him. I think that she was into power and domination because he admired the fuck out of her. You know, he stalked her. I think that that's what that relationship was, but I don't feel like her relationship with Bob was a loving relationship. And the part where she was like, I feel really bad because I'm jealous of my child. It's a lot of women that feel that way in much different situations where they're not fighting for their life or running from the law or down bad. And they're just like, I'm jealous of my kid.
Well, and I mean, and that wasn't those situations. Like, that was just them at home. Like, at that point, they were in their lull as far as, you know, they're
not out doing an anchor.
Right, yeah. They were out. They went out there doing their thing or whatever. They were just at the crib. She was just like, why you giving this motherfucker all the attention? She was just sitting over there in the corner mad.
Which is also more of the reason why she was spending so much time with Lockjaw, because he was definitely giving her a lot of attention.
All the attention.
I liked it when he told her when he's holding the baby And it was just really good directing and really good cinematography of making it feel very intimate in that scene where he was like, go do a revolution, baby. Go do it.
At that point, he's at the end. I think he's gotten to the end of the road with the shit. Like, what else can I do? Like,
You're sneaking out in the middle of the night.
I'm holding this baby in front of you, and you're choosing that shit over this. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna go do this.
Yeah, you know what she's gonna do? One battle after another.
That was another thing I like about the opening.
What?
I like how they opened up with a montage of their activities, since you're calling it that now. It was kind of like they were opening it up with one battle after another. I thought that was a cool little way to open the movie.
But also going back to the part where I was talking about who's about the life and who's not about that life. His homeboy that was like, yo, what's my favorite kind of pussy?
Mexican hairless.
He was still about that life though. He was just like fuck all this other shit though. Like what we're really trying to get is, are we talking to the person that we think we're supposed to be talking to? We are. Okay.
He seemed to be the only one
Tell him
that
you're
was
sorry.
he had a full grasp of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed to be the only person that was fully aware of it.
Yes, because it can become dogmatic and religious. They were like, this is a key tenet. You should know this.
Nigga, I'm trying to get to my kid. Cut this bullshit, this password bullshit on somewhere.
Right. And then they play the whole music is Gil Scott Heron. It's not flaky, it's not hokey, because that's what we do as an activist. Like what she had to recite, what the daughter had to recite when she was trying to figure out, are you friend or foe, was from Gil Scott Heron.
I like that the organization had infrastructure.
Yes, deeply.
Like the phone thing, I know that was kind of played for laughs, but I like the fact that not only did they have a hotline, but they had a manager that he can send the call to clear him as, you know what I'm saying, hey, this guy's down or whatever. Like it just had levels, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't 6-7 people out here being rogue. Like
it wasn't Antifa.
It was it was a full organization type thing. He was like, let me talk to your manager.
He was so proud of himself too when he remembered that cheat code.
Like, I got this motherfucker now. I got him right where I want him now.
As far as the plan with Lockjaw, what do you think his plan was? Because he was not making it a secret that he was hunting down his mutt, quote unquote, child. Like he never tried to hide that. He even ran up and he was like after the DNA test was confirmed, he was like, put my child in the car. What the fuck is up with that?
I don't think Lockjaw was particularly bright. You know, he wasn't Churchill.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like some really smart dude. I just think he was trying to get rid of the problem. And he had access to shit that can get rid of it. I think that was right on theme for him.
Yeah. So let's talk about this music. Tell me about it, Doc.
It was cool for a while.
It was. It started off really good.
It was cool.
The movie went too long for the music.
Well, it wasn't that. It was just that the music really didn't change. They kept feeding you the same thing over and over and over again. Like when I told you it kind of sounded like Wes Anderson, like your boy was Alexander
Desplat.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like something he would make. And it's like it's cool for a little while, but like that sequence when I said it, it's like I told you that sequence went on for 10, 12 minutes, and it was that same exact shit over and over and over again. And even when they did it again, they had another sequence and it was something really similar to that same little motif he made for it. It didn't seem like a particularly creative thing. Like, I mean, the music he had was cool, but he just didn't vary from it. It didn't have a lot of different variations with it.
It was really violent to me. It was ding, 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 ding. Like, you're gonna get these notes, bitch. And it just didn't jive with the scene all the time. Like there would be scenes where it's suspense, but the piano would be something to try to make you feel off kilter or uncomfortable. It started off strong After an hour and a half, it started fizzling, and I was just annoyed. I was like, this is an obnoxious character in this movie now, and I wish it would just shut the fuck up. So what else you got for me before I hit you with my last line of my notes?
What's your last line?
Oh, you ready? You don't have nothing else you want to talk about
No,
the
I mean I
movie?
do, but you've been guiding it. Go ahead. I can just wrap up with my last little bit. I mean,
Okay, good.
because
That's perfect.
my
Because this is really random.
my little stuff is technical, and I know it's just the stuff I look for in the movie because it's me. But go ahead.
The comeback scene of Lockjaw sitting with the Christmas people and
You mean the
him.
ending? Okay.
Him, when he came back after his face was all jacked up, and he was like, I was once raped in reverse.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy part. I kind of thought it was gonna work because we've seen it work all the time, over and over and over again. And he was like, they saw the power of my mind and my body.
Yeah, it was kind of Trumpian.
And they got her a sperm thief and a semen demon.
Semen demon. Yeah.
And I was just like, this is people that have clearly done the research on what we allow and endorse in America with a KKK on it. Just to be specific on what America I'm talking about. And I actually like that I believed it was going to work.
I like the fact that it didn't work.
Really?
Like, oh man, yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Well, just to your point of that's how it is in the real world. Like that's the kind of stuff we listen to, and it goes without any pushback or whatever. But I like the fact that he was just like, "Nah, we're gonna let this man get his comings, and we're gonna let him sit happily until he dies in this chair. Then we're gonna toss him in this fire, and he's gonna be out of here." We've talked about everything I guess I want to talk about, but just like kind of what I was talking about with Sinners. This was a movie that was shot on film.
Was it?
And it's a bit of effort that I appreciate from a movie just because I think it does give a movie just a different kind of feel and vibe to it. Because again, like I said, with that movie, it is a huge, gigantic pain in the ass to shoot on film. But I think what it does for a film, especially a film like this, really enhances the experience for a lot of people. It was shot really well. I'm not familiar with the cinematographer. I think he's done some stuff before with PTA. And I actually like the Healy part. They did it too much of it, but I like at the very end because they're setting up the whole thing with the girl just parking the car in the street because you can't see over the hills at certain points. So she realizes it and just slams the brakes and runs out the car, and that's when old boy runs into her. And all that is shooting. All that was done with the camera. Like I said at the beginning, it was a lot of cool filmmaking.
Anything else? How'd it make you feel?
Felt entertained. I got a lot more humor than I thought I was going to get. It was thrilling. I had a good time with it.
I was happy to see a revolutionary movie. We haven't really had very many since Judas and the Black Messiah.
Every time I think about revolution movies, I think about that black lady, that ex-Black Panther that was on that Vanity Fair or E-Video, and they wanted her to rate like civil rights and like revolution movies and stuff, and she hated every single one of them. We talked about it before.
I need to see it again.
She was like, "Get this bullshit out my face. All of it's bad. All of it sucks. Ain't none of this is real. I hate all of it." Every time I think about those kind of movies, I think about her.
Well, what do you give it?
For me, this is Paul Thomas Anderson's Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh.
For me, this is his best. This is my favorite work of his for me.
Yeah, me too.
So it's pretty high for me. I give it like an 8.
I give it a happy 9. How do we say goodnight?
I think you just did.
Yeah, I'm about to pass out.
We appreciate you guys. My host is giving up on me and on you. I hope y'all can look past it.
In my defense, this is Pinot Grigio and what else? What was I drinking? Oh, hold on. Let me get on that shot up. This is Smirnoff. My good friends at Smirnoff. Oh my gosh, nigga. How? How, Sway? That's why I cut it. This is 30% alcohol.
It's vodka. We appreciate you guys.
Smirnoff. Smirnoff.
We appreciate you guys.
Smirnoff. Smirnoff. Smirnoff.
I've lost my host.
I'm going to bed now. I'm going to pee first, but then I'm going to go to bed.
Until next time. Thank you guys.